Welcome to our YouTube channel SimpliFlow. Guys, have you ever wondered how does a business know their profit or loss? How much cash they have actually received and how much they have spent? How much expenses they have made and how much income they have earned? And how much stock is actually available in their business? These all can be tracked by a business through accounting. Yes guys, in this video we are going to see about the meaning, definition and feature of accounting in a simplest way possible. First let's move on to the meaning of accounting. So accounting means systematically recording all financial transactions of your business. It helps the business know profit, loss, assets, liabilities and financial position of the business. In simple words, I can say while we communicate to each other through a language. Likewise, businesses actually communicate through accounting. Let's go with an example, guys. See, imagine if you are running a small stationery shop. Today, you have actually sold worth goods rupees 5,000. You have paid a rent of rupees 1,000 and you have earned a salary of rupees 500. Can you able to remember all these things in a daily manner? Absolutely we can't. So what we will do actually, we will just record it in a note or in a systematic manner. So for that purpose only accounting comes in. So that's why I have said in business terms they actually communicate through accounting. So let's move on to our next topic, definition of accounting. So accounting is the process of recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing and interpreting financial transaction to ascertain profit or loss and financial position. Guys, here there are some terms like recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing and interpreting. Actually, these are the features of accounting. So what we will actually do is we will record journal entries, classify them into ledger account and summarize them as a trial balance and analyze and interpret them and prepare a financial statement. Through that financial statement only we can able to determine whether that particular business has earned a profit or faced a loss, and also it actually shows the financial position of that particular business. So let's move on to our next topic, that is features of accounting. That is, we will just see these terms of the definition one by one. The first feature of accounting is that recording of transaction. In accounting, we usually record day-to-day transaction in a systematic manner. For example, cash sales, cash purchase, payment of rent, payment of electricity bill, etc. So these day-to-day transaction which we are recording in a systematic way helps us to remember all those things, because we don't remember in our brain, but whenever we want to cross check we will just take our transaction which we have recorded and we can able to know this transaction was made on that particular day or date. Coming to our second feature is that monetary transaction only. So in accounting terms, we will record only those transactions which are in money terms. For example, purchase of furniture worth rupees 10,000, like that. But we won't actually record the manager who was loyal to the business, the employer who was actually, the employee who was actually completing their work before the due time. Likewise, these qualitative nature of those employees or the persons cannot be recorded in the accounts because it cannot be measured in money terms. Only those transactions which can be measured in money terms can be recorded. And moving on to the third feature of accounting is classifying. We will actually classify all those transactions under separate heads. For example, cash purchase and credit purchase can be recorded under purchase accounts. Likewise, credit sales and cash sales can be recorded under sales account. Similarly, for As for expenses and income account also, all those expenses can be recorded under expenses account and income can be recorded under income account and so on. This helps us to understand in a easier manner. The fourth feature is that summarizing. All these transactions which have been recorded or summarized into different financial statements like P&L account, trading account, balance sheet and trial balance, so on. And our next feature is that analyzing and interpretation. After preparing those financial statements, it helps the management to analyze and interpret the results, like whether the business is facing any cash shortage or not, whether our expenses are high or low, whether our profit is increasing or not. This actually helps the business, that is the management, to take decision and improve their business in the future and faster manner. And the sixth feature of accounting is that permanent record. So recording day-to-day transaction helps the business to have a permanent record in a systematic manner, which will be useful for their tax purpose, audit purpose, legal proof, and also for the future comparison of their performance. So actually these are the features of accounting which can be helpful for us to understand the definition as well as the features of accounting. So I hope you have understood the features of accounting. Let's just move on to a simple example where you can understand the accounting in a easier manner. Imagine you are starting a YouTube for educational purpose. You actually spend rupees 2000 for mic and rupees 1500 for ring light, and you have earned an income of rupees 10,000. What you will do? From the first day when you have started the YouTube itself, you will start recording those transactions, like I have spent this much for mic and I have spent this much for my light, and I have actually earned the income of this much. Then only you can able to identify whether you have got the profit or loss, how much profit you have earned, is your investment has been recorded or not, whether your YouTube channel is as a future growth or not, it's possible or not. So these can be done and it can be forecasted only through accounting. So this is actually the most important and practical part of accounting. I hope in this video we have learned about meaning of accounting, definition, features, and the real life example of accounting. Now in our next video we will see about the branches of accounting, which will be a very interesting topic. For seeing our next video branches of accounting, stay tuned in our YouTube channel SimpliFlow. If you like this channel, like, share and subscribe and support our channel. Thank you guys. See you soon.